I think one thing I really appreciated about my church is one lesson that Apostle was teaching one day. He said, listen, people always say, yes, pray about it. And I don't think we delve deeply into what that truly means. So it's like seeking wise counsel. That doesn't necessarily just have to be at church or praying, but that's seeking the wise counsel of who God appointed to be in that position, such as your doctor, your therapist. And so he said, we can walk by faith. Absolutely. That's what we're doing. We're waiting on that manifestation. He said, but listen, in the meantime, if you diabetic, if you have high blood pressure, if you can't see, you wearing glasses, you going to the doctor, you getting medicine. He said, don't be out here lying on me saying, Pastor said just pray about it and walk in faith, and I threw my glasses away. Baby, don't get behind the wheel if you can't see it. Don't do that. Don't do that. The Lord, God gave us the wisdom and the wherewithal to become a therapist or to be that doctor.
Yes.
He placed these people on the earth side of where we're at right now, because like we can be in the world but not of the world, but you still need to follow these laws. So right now, if I'm sick, he placed the doctor here to help me with that. Now I'm gonna still be praying and I'm gonna walk in faith that I'm healed, but I'm gonna take that this asthma pump that I got in here. I'm gonna use that when I need it. You're not gonna catch me dying talking about, well, I was just believing he was gonna heal. I do, but he put this here for a reason. So I am truly believe I'm a Christian. I'm gonna pray about it, and when I feel like I can't do nothing else, I'm going to pray. But in the same time, I'm over here trying to self-regulate myself in the moment, like, okay, Lord, I know this person is not responding the way that I would like them to, but what have you taught me? Okay, take a deep breath. Let me take a moment. Let me self-regulate. Let me do some grounding exercises. Like you can still do all of that on top of still praying, seeking counsel through your pastor, seeking counsel through your or through your therapist who potentially could be a pastor. My therapist was a pastor also, and somebody said, why did you pick that person? And I said, because when me and my husband were having some issues in marriage and I was looking for a counselor, I found one that was a pastor also, and they said, oh, why you want them? I said, because I need somebody who is not necessarily just going to be like the world and jump into, y'all should get divorced. Y'all said this. I need somebody that understands the spiritual part of this and why I say I'm praying or why I say I'm fasting or why I'm waiting, and not just to jump into what the world said. I need somebody to understand that other side. I don't want you to sugarcoat it and just tell me stay with them but it goes hand in hand with my mental health, his mental health, what we living in right now, but that spiritual realm of, okay, what am I really fighting for? Am I fighting, for my husband? Am I fighting against a principality? Like, it's not just him. It's other things at play. Everybody else might not believe that, but I'm going to pray about it, but I'm also going to do what God left here for us. Go to the doctor, go to your therapy, still do some other things because he placed those things here too, along with that prayer.
I agree with the both of you. Two things I tell people all the time on this subject is, one, if God didn't know we was gonna be crazy, he wouldn't have wrote "Don't worry." You know how many times he wrote "Don't worry" in the Bible? Very few things have been repeated as much as "Don't worry." That's anxiety.
Exactly. All
so
day
that's
long.
the first thing. But the second thing is, wait until you find out that neuroscience proves the Bible right. Every single aspect of it can be proven in science. And not only that, most of your world religions, when you put them together, they prove each other right. So none of it has to be, it has to go together. You can't separate it.
You can't.
It all goes together. So if you really want to heal, and then if prayer is your only coping skill, the issue is not that it's prayer, the issue is that you only got one coping skill. You need about 25.
Living in this time, you need
So to quote student minister,
But you got a screwdriver. Faith without works is dead.
Faith without works is dead.
You can have the prayer, but if you just like, I'm just praying. Well, what else are you doing?
Right.
Praying for a job. Well, did you put in an application? Did you check back with the people?